Good day, everyone. I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It is a very busy day, and I have a big construction update for you guys. It is super bright out, so hopefully the sound stages will pull through and we could see a little with what's happening inside for the two mazes or houses in stage 15 and stage 12 if those doors are open. Since our last update, we've had two new house announcements with Monstruos 2, the Nightmares of Latin America, that will feature Muerte, the gravekeeper of the Cemetery of the Lost. It will have El Charro Negro, it will have El Cadejo, I believe that's the name, I hope that's the name, and El Cucuy. And the latest announcement we got was Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I still haven't seen it yet. That will be going into the H Lot 1 location. Here is the trailer for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
I love this town.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah, if you say so.
Mijo, get your butt in here. You left the TV on and this room is a disaster. The wrong neighborhood!
Face an icy new evil. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on, and I hope Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is a very good house. There's a lot of construction to see, so let's get right into the video. And here we are in the Universal Studios tour. New merchandise has been released for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the latest house announced for Halloween Horror Nights. We have hats right down here that are $30. Velcro back, light blue Halloween Horror Nights logo. We have shirts down here, which is $33. You have the Halloween Horror Nights logo on the sleeve. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. So, very, very interesting. Hopefully some better merch will come out for this. Like, the shirt's not bad. Just not really something I would get. I usually get the collage of all the houses, all the characters together, but not a bad shirt. And nothing, we won't be able to see anything for A Quiet Place until opening night, most likely. Like, I have some questions. Where do you think the maze or the house is going to start for A Quiet Place? Because for the UBE building, it's very difficult to change the theme. Future Nico here. My question was more, where do you think the house will begin for A Quiet Place? Because the UBE queue is very tight and condensed, and if you went through Evil Dead Rise last year, it's kind of difficult to change to match the environment of A Quiet Place. So do you think it will match with A Quiet Place 2, where the aliens come from space into their town? I don't know. That was my question. So yeah, let me know down in the comments down below, because I am very, very interested. So So here is the facade for Monstros 2, the Nightmares of Latin America. This is a different area of the Cemetery of the Lost. So same location as last year's Monstros, just a different part of the cemetery. A lot of details are being added. It's looking fantastic. I cannot wait to see what this house has in store for us. Yeah, Muerte will still be our host for this house. It will include El Charro Negro, El Cadejo, and El Cucuy. So it's looking fantastic, and I can't wait to see the finished product. Maybe we'll see another Monstros sign up top of that archway. A blue tarp has been spotted. That's about it. Over at Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, we do have a lot of, I want to say, finale track that is now set up. Yeah, this seems to be the ending, if I am not mistaken. Foundation work continues for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. The only piece of track we have is up top. Here we have a look at Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Not 100% sure what the facade will be, but it could be Ray's Occult books from Ghostbusters 2, and I believe it's in Ghostbusters Afterlife. I haven't seen Frozen Empire yet, hoping to pretty soon. But yeah, this will be the home of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I don't think anything further will be happening with the H-Lot 2 house until the house is announced. Until then, this is what we get. So here we have Dead Exposure Death Valley. Not much work has been done since the last time we were here. That giant hole in the wall is big, and then when you look on the inside, the hole is a lot smaller. So I wonder if it's some type of military vehicle that crashed into it or what. They did move those valves back up onto the black box. But yeah, not much to see for Dead Exposure Death Valley. Over at Soundstage 12, they did paint the soundstage, so no more of the voice artwork. But you could see inside a little bit, but there's just not much to see, unfortunately. I think the closest thing we will get to see facade work is this photo that I took last week. Very difficult to see inside Soundstage 15, but it looks like some poles are popping up behind the facade. Just like with H-Lot 2, I think the facade for this house is mostly completed. It looks like a warehouse, and we won't be hearing or seeing really any more about it until it is announced. That will do it for me here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Let's start from the front of the park and work our way back. So in the Universal Studios tour, we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire merchandise. The shirts are nice. The hats kind of just look like a sticker that are put on the hats, which is kind of disappointing, but they're not bad. We then have A Quiet Place. We're not going to be able to see anything for A Quiet Place until, I think, opening night. And I really want to know from you all, what will the queue be like? What will the facade or entrance be like? what will be the first room we enter in? Let me know down in the comments below. Then we have Monstros 2, The Nightmares of Latin America. The facade is looking fantastic. More and more details are being added. I'm super excited to see what Muerte will be doing in front of the facade. That will be very cool to see. And then we have Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Track is being added up on the upper lot, but not much besides that. They're still working on the foundation along the hillside. Then we have H-Lot 1, which is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And the facade is getting more and more detailed now that we know what it is. Maybe it will be Ray's occult shop. I think that's what it's called. It's hot, so I really can't remember much right now. But I think it's Ray's occult shop for Frozen Empire. Then we have H-Lot 2, still not announced, but we all think we know what it is. Then we head over to the Mummy Queue. Not much work has been done with that. Then we head over to stage 12. It's very hard to see. I think it's just because of the sun's positioning. But we do think a house is going in that location. Luckily, stage 15, the elephant doors were open. We still don't know what that is. So hopefully we get an announcement for that soon. Then we have T-Pad. Again, not announced yet, but the facade looks mostly done. Looks like a warehouse. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any thoughts or comments about what any of the unnamed houses are, let me know down in the comments below. What would you like to see in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? What would you like to see in Monstros 2, The Nightmares of Latin America, A Quiet Place, and Dead Exposure Death Valley? Let me know. I really want to know what your thoughts are about those 4 houses. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!